The Subaru WRX may have been absent on UK shores for a few years now, but over in America, the familiar recipe of big power in a turbocharged compact saloon car is still going strong. Subaru's rallying days might be behind them, but that hasn't stopped them from building this, the all-new 2022 WRX. On the face of it, nothing seems to have changed too drastically. It's still not especially good looking, but has a muscular look thanks to its bold wheel arches and signature bonnet scoop. It does look more modern than the outgoing 4th generation car, although we're not quite sold on the rear end, where you find 4 exhaust tips poking out of a sea of black plastic cladding. And we know that big wings are usually reserved for WRX STIs, but even so, the one on this new car does seem remarkably subtle. However, Subaru has always put substance over style, so it's what's underneath that really counts. As always, the new WRX features a turbocharged boxer engine with displacement now up from 2 litres to 2.4. Power is up at 267 brake horsepower and, best of all, it's all hooked up to a manual 6-speed gearbox. You can pay extra for an automatic if you wish, but all versions are still all-wheel drive. To use the old cliché, it seems as if this is still very much a rally car for the road. But it isn't just the engine that's been upgraded. Subaru has been busy improving the torsional rigidity, which is now up by 28%. The suspension has been beefed up too, with increased travel and 75% stiffer struts, all designed to improve performance over rough surfaces. Other chassis features include adaptive dampers, ventilated brakes and a limited slip differential to help you out when you find yourself going sideways. Power is automatically sent to whichever wheel needs it, and there's a host of very clever configurable driving modes which can be selected through the infotainment screen. High-spec GT models come with an enormous 11.6-inch portrait touchscreen, while base-spec cars come with 2 smaller screens divided through the middle. If we're honest, both are decent systems and the entry-level car seems to be the one to go for.
However, the WRX doesn't have the market all to itself. Sure, there isn't a Mitsubishi Evo to trouble it these days, but there is this, the Mark 8 Volkswagen Golf R. Subaru is yet to reveal the WRX's 0-62 time, but it'll do well to beat the Golf at 4.7 seconds. Powering the Hyper Hatch is a turbocharged 2-litre motor found in various VW Group products, this time producing a meaty 316 bhp. Naturally, the chassis had some upgrades too, with stiffer adaptive dampers, a new progressive power steering system, bigger brakes and wider tyres. It's lower too, but it's not just been the hardware that's been altered. The traction and stability control systems have also been tweaked, and there's a fancy new torque vectoring system that can split power between the front and rear axles and even between the 2 rear wheels for maximum grip on even the slippiest of surfaces.
The spec sheets are fairly even then, but we hope buyers continue to see the appeal of the WRX. In the UK, Subaru has said that fast Imprezas and WRXs are history, and nothing to do with the Subaru brand today. To that we say, nonsense. And we can but hope to see a new WRX on European roads in the future.